I'm Johnny Scoville, and this is Chase the Heat. We're training people. Gonna do a little bit of a training video real quick. I'm gonna show you my prep process. I have a prep process. I do this morning. A cup of coffee. It's part of it. That is toast with my favorite thing for breakfast. One of them, Vegemite blend 17. Oh, so good. So I'm gonna eat this real quick while we talk for a second. I've got something. I want to keep you around. You know why? This is what I'm going to be doing today. Greg Foster, Inferno Farms, created this for me. Has the same flavor of lime lament, which you've seen me do recently in a few challenges. I would guess that the lime lament, look, my name is Scoville, I'm not a Scoville meter, but I'm guessing that his lime lament was somewhere around 3, maybe 3.5 million Scoville heat units. It was hot. You want to guess how much is in this? We'll start with 3. If you went to 4 million Scoville heat units for this, you'd be low. Let's say you went to 5 million Scoville heat units for this. You'd be low. I'm serious, 5 million, you'd be low. $6 million Scoville heat units. You'd be low. Way low. That's right. 7 million Scoville heat units. No, it's higher still. 8 million? I'm getting ridiculous, right? Guys, this is the Scourge of Scoville. It's a one-off bottle made for me by Greg Foster, my good friend. Love Greg. Guys, this is somewhere in the neighborhood between 8 and 9 million Scoville heat units. It's made with 16 million Scoville pure capsaicin crystals, which is the reason you can ratchet that heat up that high. All right, so we're going to do some of this in just a second. But I don't want to do this on a complete empty stomach. It would be a problem. I will tell you, I did 1 drop of this. Last week, no, this week, about 3 days ago. Probably Wednesday or Thursday. I can tell you that it's the hottest thing I've eaten in a very, very long time. Almost done with my Vegemite toast. I love Vegemite. You know what's weird about Vegemite? It's not weird. You either like Vegemite or you don't. We've all heard it. I'm sort of saying this tongue-in-cheek, but this is one of those things. I don't really care what's in it. I don't care what they make it from. It doesn't matter to me. So good. Man, I love this stuff. The first jar of this that I got, this is bizarre. I had a jar. It was a small little sample jar, smaller than this. It was just a little teeny jar. And it wasn't actually this. Similar product, Marmite, similar thing. I ate the entire jar with my finger on a flight, coming back from somewhere. I love this stuff. And Vegemite 17, Blend 17, is my favorite of all the Vegemites they have. There's a bunch. There's cheesy Vegemite, regular Vegemite. There's a whole bunch. But man, the Vegemite 17, it's a little bolder. You know why? Because if it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. That's what they were thinking when they made this one. So all this training is for the contest 1 week from today. Some amazing people that are going to be in this. Today I'll be announcing to the group, to the 7 of us or the 8 of us that are in this, I'll be announcing what the rules are. I'll probably announce it to you guys tomorrow. I want to do it for them first. All right, just a second. One more bite, then I'm going to power down some of this. Absolutely absurd how hot this is, this tincture. 8 million? I did 1 drop and it hurt. You can eat all the peanuts and train like I've been training. It's going to keep my tolerance at a certain point. The only way to build my tolerance higher is to go beyond that with heat. But with what I've been doing, the heat's about here. This, the heat's up here somewhere. Just crazy hot. I don't know why I'm showing you the plate. It's not a challenge. Get some. It's the stuff of happy. So is coffee, though. Boy, I love coffee. You guys like coffee? I should put a drop of this in my coffee. I wonder what that would be like. I put tincture in my coffee all the time, but nothing this hot. All right, people. It's time. All right, I'm trying to get my tolerance really high for this contest. The higher my tolerance is, and the more... I don't know if you guys were watching last night, but I did a video last night, and I made a comment last night. When I was I played high school football, and my coach that I had been the former coach of the Coast Guard. He was just an amazing guy. I learned a lot from him. Super good dude. But during practices, especially, almost all the time, but especially during summer, we had 2-a-days, double sessions. 2-hour practice in the morning, get an hour break, come back for 2 hours again. It was just brutal. Everybody's getting in shape really, really quick. If we did that to somebody my age, they'd die. But we were 16, 17 then. So. At any rate, the coach would scream during double sessions. He'd yell while we were doing our sprints and stuff. He'd yell, "Money in the bank. This is money in the bank." And what he meant by that was, it was like putting money in the bank. On game day, when you were hurting and you were tired, it was the fourth quarter, you had that training and all that physical, all that physical training in the bank, so you could draw on that, and you'd be, on game day, you'd be ready. Because you had it, deposited all season. You know what I mean? So what I'm doing now, this is my training. This is my money in the bank. As far as the aroma, you can definitely pick up the lime. The weird thing is, I'm almost stalling for this. This stuff is so hot. It's completely, look at the viscosity of it. It's just like water. All right, I'm not going to stall anymore. So from Greg Foster, Inferno Farms, this is Scourge of Scoville. This is 8 to 9 million Scoville heat range. So I could do 1 drop. Let me see. I could do 1 drop like that. That's not really how I roll. Johnny Scoville. Let's chase the heat. it burns like any other tincture. If you've had a tincture, you know how it burns differently than a pepper will burn, or sauce. So if you've had a drop of tincture, this burns the same way as the drop that you've had is, but this is just... Second to put it on my tongue, it just went, just like, just... Really hot. The burn is on the roof of my mouth in the back, and right in the back of my throat, where I imagine my tonsils are sitting. It's like there's somebody in there with a, like burning my throat, just my tonsils. Wow. My ears are burning. Wow. My heat's at a 5 right now. And it might be climbing still. All right. So... do one more. Why not, right? It's just tincture. You guys see that in there? You guys see that? See, now that's what I'm talking about. That's a burn. Like pulsating, radiating heat on my throat, just doing this. You ever get a hurt? You ever hurt your elbow or bang your knee or something and you have a hurt that's throbbing? Or a toothache or a headache that's throbbing? That's what my throat's doing right now. It's doing this. Kind of like the hiccups, but in my throat. I would get hiccups. I mean, you never see me. I had hiccups once. You know that? I was coming back from... I was with Junior. I was coming back from hanging out with Ryback in Vegas. We were driving back, and I got the hiccups out of nowhere. And they lasted for like more than a half hour. It was weird, because I never get the hiccups. So you haven't seen me with hiccups on a video. However... what my throat's doing is kind of like a spasming sort of it feels like I would imagine what hiccups would be like. I'm just kind of, wow. I mean, wow. Okay, so I think I'm probably hovering around a 7. I don't imagine it's going up any further from there. Crazy hot though. I think this is probably gonna stay. I don't think it's gonna get any hotter. I don't know. But man, my ears are burning. My fingers are starting to tingle. It's the dopamine dump. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful thing. Start your day with a slice of Vegemite toast, a cup of coffee, and an endorphin rush. That's how we do it. So quit tainting your sauce, you guys. Go to johnnyscoville.com. Check all the goodies out. Wow. This is special, you guys. I'm going to incorporate this. I got some pods coming from... Oh, let the cat out of the bag. He's trying to be secret about it. Got some stuff coming from Tommy Broom. I'm going to incorporate this with what he's sending me. I've got a couple ideas planned for a few challenges, like Chase the Heat old school days. This is going to be some epic challenges coming up. Got 2 really, really good ones. I'm going to do 2 more between now and the contest on the 4th. The last one I'm going to do on the 3rd. See, right now, the heat is not even burning me. My endorphin rush is going high enough that the pain level is dropping. So where I was at a 7 a little earlier, I said about 7. I feel like a 3 right now. I mean, just not bothering me. And that's because the endorphins are flying through my body trying to help me with the pain. Man, dopamine is your friend. Whew. Sure is mine. All right, you guys. We'll be on tomorrow. We're going to do some more training because this... Bring me my 10 tubes. I'm Johnny Scoville. This is Chase the Heat.